Hi everyone. In the last video, I reflected on some of Trump's positive and negative accomplishments in regards to foreign policy. And when this video comes out, the inauguration will have been completed. Joe Biden will be the next president of the United States. And in some ways, a new era will begin. In a lot of ways, the same structure of government that a lot of people are upset with will continue to proceed. But I thought today I could take a chance to discuss some of the events that happened, particularly regarding the riots on January 6th. And I'll also just talk a little bit about what I think Biden will do good and some of the things that Democrats and Republicans should be critical and should be very skeptical of the incoming Biden-Harris administration. My thoughts on January 6th are, first and foremost, it was a sad and in a lot of ways embarrassing occasion. It was really hard to watch this on live television, and I think it showed a lot of Americans who might not have been very engaged in politics that there are groups of people who take this very seriously and were willing to break into the Capitol. Nothing like this is possible without a leader, someone who is setting the tone, the rhetoric for the conversation. And for the whole month of December, Donald Trump was denying and in some cases proposing, lawful suits to contest election results, which you're allowed to do. Almost all of them were shot down, even some by nominees that he put forward on the federal court. So when you have someone like Donald Trump consistently just misrepresenting and leading a decent amount of the Republican Party astray by making them believe that this election was taken from them. And it is important for everyone to realize and acknowledge that something like this should never happen again in the United States. But at the same time, I think it's important for anyone who's watching this to understand that coups and overthrowing of governments, that happens in a lot of countries around the world. And so what we saw was extremely scary, but it should make us feel very privileged and lucky that we don't have to go through occasions like this very often. And when it does happen, our country properly responds by following the Constitution that we have set up for us. So in all, I think in the coming days we're going to find out a lot more about the background of the attack and how deep it really went. I'm just very happy that now we're moving on to a new slate, and I hope even those conservatives and Trump supporters who at one point did believe Donald Trump now understand that he was not looking out for the American Constitution. He was looking out for himself. And at the end of the day, our president is not there to serve himself. He's there to serve us, the voters, and the citizens.